Welcome to the internal blueprint, horsetail grass, silica, and hair and nail wellness. This is an explainer on traditional support. You know, if you really care deeply about your wellness, and you've been, searching for answers about those subtle changes happening in your body, you are absolutely in the right place today. So have you ever looked at your hair and thought, wait, why does it seem weaker? It can be incredibly frustrating, right? As we get older, especially once we hit 35, 40, or 50, our routines change, stress levels go up, and sleep patterns shift. And often, the very first visible clues appear right in the places we look at every single day in the mirror. Maybe your hair just doesn't have that same bounce and resilience it did 10 years ago. Or you look down and notice your nails are peeling, feeling thin, or even splitting when you're just doing normal household tasks. Listen, it is completely normal to feel a bit discouraged by this. When a nail splits or our hair looks a bit dull, what do most of us do? We immediately rush to external fixes. We're talking expensive shampoos, fancy conditioners, strengthening nail polish, or those luxury beauty serums. It is such a common mistake to focus solely on the outside. But here's the thing, true hair and nail resilience, that is built from the inside out. We need internal builders. These are physical structures that fundamentally rely on having adequate protein, minerals, and vitamins. It really all comes down to this. Your body needs raw materials. Think about building a house. Without materials, the workers cannot magically build everything. I mean, you could hire the absolute best construction crew in the entire world, but if the supply truck never delivers the bricks and the wood, you simply won't get a house. Your body works the exact same way. It literally requires adequate daily nutrition to maintain normal biological processes and to construct those strong physical structures like your hair and nails. And that brings us to a really fascinating botanical, Equisetum arvens, which is more commonly known as horsetail grass. Now, to be clear, we are not talking about an actual horse's tail. We're actually looking at a tiny green plant that kind of resembles a miniature prehistoric tree. Its ancestors go back an extraordinarily long time in Earth's history, and it's attracted a lot of modern attention recently because it is naturally associated with the mineral silica. This has drawn a ton of scientific interest regarding its relationship with connective tissues and overall structural health. But I need to make a really crucial point here. There are absolutely no miracle claims being made. Silica is not a magic trick. Taking one herb is not going to completely reverse hair loss, rebuild your nails overnight, or just erase the aging process. Let's establish some absolute trust right now. Any online advertisement that promises instantaneous, magical transformations is going way, way too far. Horsetail is a traditional botanical supplement that provides nutritional support. It is not a guaranteed hair growth treatment. Actually, before we dive further into the mechanics of all this, I really want to hear directly from you. What changes have you noticed the most as you've gotten older? Drop a comment below right now and just type hair, nails, or both. I'm genuinely curious to see which of these challenges is the most common among our community of learners here. Taking just a second to reflect on that really helps us actively engage with our own wellness journeys. Awesome, thank you for sharing. So let's address the elephant in the room, the big mistake. We so often assume that one pill fixes everything. Just imagine someone who sleeps only 5 hours a night, eats very little protein, rarely touches a single vegetable, is constantly stressed out, and exposes their hands to harsh chemicals every single day. If they buy one supplement and expect a complete transformation in 7 days, they are setting themselves up for some massive disappointment. A capsule simply cannot outwork a poor lifestyle. Instead, let's reframe our entire approach using 5 essential layers of holistic support. Step 1 is food. That's your baseline, your raw materials. Step 2 is hydration. Step 3 is sleep and recovery, which is where the body actually does its repair work. Step 4 is reducing external damage. And look at where supplements fall, right there at step 5. Nutritional support is the final, carefully targeted layer of the pyramid. It is not the foundational first step. Now, when we do finally reach that 5th step, purity and simplicity really matter. The featured botanical product in our source material today is Nature's Way horsetail grass, and it provides 440 milligrams of horsetail stem and leaf per serving. What really stands out about this specific profile is just how clean it is for those seeking traditional plant-derived formulas. It comes in 100 vegan capsules, it's non-GMO project verified, and importantly, there is no salt, corn, soy, dairy, or gelatin. It's just a very straightforward, single herb approach. If you're exploring your options and you feel this specific product aligns with your Layer 5 nutritional support, there are affiliate links available in the description and in the pinned comment below. Using those links is a wonderful way to help fund these free educational explainers, but please hear me loud and clear on this. There is absolutely zero pressure to buy. Your presence here and your eagerness to learn are what matter most to me. Okay, let's shift our focus back to step 4 of our pyramid for a second, reducing damage. How many of us are guilty of these hidden nail destroyers? I'm talking about repeated water exposure from washing dishes without gloves, using strong cleaning chemicals, or, and this is the absolute worst culprit, using our fragile nails as tools to pry things open or scrape hard surfaces. If your nails are already feeling thin, subjecting them to this kind of physical trauma is going to constantly undermine any of that internal nutritional progress you're working so hard to make. Speaking of internal progress, let's revisit your food. Your hair contains keratin, which requires adequate protein like eggs or legumes to build. Normal collagen formation, that relies heavily on vitamin C, so think citrus fruits, guava, and bell peppers. And you definitely need varied minerals from nuts, seeds, and whole foods. Just a quick warning here, if you are following a highly restrictive diet, please be very careful. When you completely remove entire food groups, you might accidentally be starving your body of these exact structural nutrients. And this brings us to a brief moment of responsible, tough love medical reality. Natural does not mean risk-free. That is a truth absolutely worth remembering. People so often assume that just because a supplement comes from a green plant, everyone can just take it freely without a second thought. But that is simply not correct. Plants contain biologically active compounds. They can interact with medications, and they might be entirely unsuitable for specific health conditions. That is exactly why reading labels is so paramount. Let's walk through the vital precautions for this Nature's Way product. The suggested use is 1 capsule 3 times daily. Please don't take more just because you think it'll work faster. Importantly, you really need to increase your fluid intake while using it. Obviously, keep it out of the reach of children, and critically, you must consult a qualified healthcare professional if you are pregnant, nursing, taking medications, or have any kidney dysfunction. Your personal medical context always matters. So let's pull all of this incredible information together into a highly actionable 5-part wellness routine that you can start implementing today. 1. Look at your plate. Ensure you've got that very nutritional foundation. 2. Protect what you have. Seriously, wear those gloves when you're cleaning. 3. Hydrate, especially if you're adding new botanical supplements. 4. Track changes intelligently. Keep simple notes rather than changing 5 things at once so you actually know what's working. And 5, know when to seek professional help. And I really cannot emphasize that final point enough. If you experience sudden hair loss, unusual and severe nail changes, or any persistent biological problems, please do not self-experiment. Don't rely on an online explainer or rush out to buy a supplement. These could be signs of an underlying health issue or a hormonal shift that really requires a real medical professional's evaluation. Taking true care of yourself means knowing exactly when to hand the reins over to a doctor. As we all map out our individual paths, I'd really love to know where you currently stand. Which approach sounds most like you right now? A, I focus mostly on food. B, I use a combination of food plus targeted supplements. Or C, I am just starting out and learning how all of this works. Drop an A, B, or C in the comments below. It's so helpful for us as a community to see where everyone is at on their personal wellness journey. No matter whether you're an A, B, or C, this one fundamental truth applies to you. Consistency matters more than magic. Biological structures like hair and nails take real time to grow and repair. You cannot take a capsule on a Tuesday night and judge the entire outcome on Wednesday morning. True, lasting wellness comes from small, sensible, daily choices. Eating well, hydrating, reducing damage, and getting enough sleep, rather than chasing impossible overnight miracles from exaggerated advertisements. I want to leave you with a provocative question to take into the rest of your day. What small, sensible step will you take today to support your internal foundation? Are you going to drink an extra glass of water? Will you add some vitamin C-rich bell peppers to your lunch? Or will you finally put on those gloves before washing the dishes? The choice is entirely yours, and you have the power to make it. If you found this explainer empowering and want to continue learning in a clear, focused way, I warmly invite you to subscribe. Thank you so much for exploring this fascinating internal blueprint with me today. Stay curious, stay consistent, and take care of your foundation.